Chapter 11. Water in our life. The surface of the earth consists of land and water. More than 70% of the earth's surface is covered with water. However, only 3% is fresh water, which can be used by us. Most of the fresh water is frozen in the form of snow or as glaciers. Thus, very little fresh water is actually available for use. That is why water is considered to be precious. Water is used for drinking, cooking, bathing, cleaning and washing clothes, utensils, etc. Farmers use water to grow crops. Most of the cities, therefore, had developed on the banks of rivers in ancient times. Countries which have many rivers usually develop water transport. This helps in travel as well as trade. Industries also need water and develop close to source of water. Sources of water. Rain is the main source of water on the earth. Other sources of water include rivers, lakes, ponds, streams and wells. Seas and oceans are large water bodies. Water of seas and oceans is salty and cannot be used for drinking and other domestic purposes. Rainwater is the purest form of water. Some water flows on the surface while the rest seeps underground. Water reaches our homes through underground pipes and taps. Water in cities reaches homes from its various sources through a network of pipes. However, in earlier times, water had to be fetched from the source such as rivers, ponds or wells. People used to walk for miles to fill up their pots and reach their homes. In many villages and urban slums, people still have to fetch water from wells or hand pumps. They have to stand in long queues and await their turn to fill their containers with water. Underground water. The underground reserve of water is called the water table. This water remains stored underground and can be obtained by digging wells, using hand pumps or electric pumps. Wells are of many kinds. Open wells are usually found in villages where people use a pulley system to take out water. A pulley is a simple machine with a wheel which is used to run a rope, a cable or a chain. We use the rope to pull water up in a bucket. Some wells are constructed with steps which go down to the level of the water. They are called step walls or bowlies. Some of the larger bowlies also have separate bathing swimming areas. Bowlies have been in use for many centuries, used by travelers as well as local people for daily needs. Electric pumps are also used to draw water and store it in large tanks. From there, water is sent to every home through a network of pipes. Houses also have water tanks for storing water. Pipes from the tanks supply water to the taps in the houses. Water for irrigation. In early times in India, farmers irrigated their fields by taking water from wells. Some farmers manually took out water from wells in buckets and then poured this water into channels dug for distribution of water in the fields. This is called a dhekli. Most farmers depend on direct rainfall for irrigation. Water wheels are also used to draw water from a source of irrigation. Some water wheels have pedals attached to the rim. They turn the wheel as the water flows into them. Others have buckets attached to the wheel. As each bucket fills with water and becomes heavy, it moves upwards. This pulls the wheel around. Such water wells are called rehats. Earlier water wheels were connected to millstone, which would grind corn or wheat into flour. These machines were called water mills. In places where there is low rainfall, rainwater is stored by rainwater harvesting. During the rainy season, water is collected and stored in reservoirs to be used later for irrigation and other purposes. In sprinkler irrigation, Pipes are used to transport water from the source to all parts of the fields. Sprinkler heads are placed at equal distance. The water is sprayed onto the crops. Drip irrigation is a method used in areas with less rainfall. Pipes are spread across the fields and holes are made in these pipes. Through these holes, water is supplied to the root of each plant. This reduces wastage of water. Properties of water. A liquid has no fixed shape of its own. It takes the shape of the container in which it is kept. Water is a colorless liquid. If you pour water into pots and pans of different shapes and sizes, you will see that water can easily flow and take the shape of the container. But there is no change in the volume of water when it is poured into different containers.